see the scars from every laugh and every. All I do is dance, 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 dance. And baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knots, knots, knots. Everyone's got something to say. I'm the joke of the town today. But I just keep on moving, even when my voice is bruising. I'm a jerk off, yes I know. All I do is dance, 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 dance. And baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knots, knots, knots. Everyone's got something to say. I'm the joke of the town today. But I just keep on moving, even when my voice is bruising. I'm a jerk off, yes I know. All I do is dance, 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 dance. Baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knots, knots, knots. In the mirror I see the scars from every laugh and every joke. But I won't let it break my heart, 'cause I got dreams and I won't choke. From every laugh and every joke, but I won't let it break my heart, 'cause I got dreams and I won't choke. I see the scars from every laugh and every joke, but I won't let it break my heart, 'cause I got dreams and I won't choke. 'Cause I got dreams and I won't choke. But I won't let it break my heart, 'cause I got dreams and I won't choke. Got a started heartbeat, I can't seem to find my groove. People always messing with my hair, tattoos fading in the afternoon. Trying hard to keep my cool, while they laugh and point and stare. Trying to keep my show on air, falling down but I don't care. I'm a jerk off, yes I know. All I do is dance, dance, dance. But baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knots, knots, knots. Everyone's got something to say. I'm the joke of the town today. But I just keep on moving, even when my voice is bruising. I'm a jerk off, yes I know. All I do is dance, dance, dance. But baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knots, knots, knots. In the mirror, I see the scars from every laugh and every joke. But I won't let it break my heart, 'cause I got dreams and I won't choke. Oh, I'm a jerk off, yes I know. All I do is dance, dance, dance. Oh baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knots, knots, knots. In the mirror I see the scars from every laugh and every joke. But I won't let it break my heart, 'cause I got dreams and I won't choke. do is dots, dots, dots. But baby, I just love the show, living life by the knocks, knock, knocks. Oh, I'm a jerk off, yes I know. All I do is dots, 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 dots. But baby, I just love the show, living life by the knocks, knock, knocks, knocks. In the mirror, I see the scars from every laugh and every joke. But I won't let it break my heart, 'cause I got dreams and I won't choke.
It's the Joey C Show with Vito Pescatelli and the Joey C Band. Musical guest Casey and the Sunshine Band. The magician Anthony Fratelli Jr. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your host, the man with the plan, the new Godfather of podcasting, Joe.
Well, what's happened here, folks? What's going on? Are you guys here with me? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, I can turn my camera on. How about that? I hope, huh? There we go. Oh, there I am. Hey, what's happening? What's happening, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know. I just was watching Misery Loves Clips, and I just thought it was the greatest thing in the world seeing VTL call Brennan an Irish drunk gambler. Welcome, everybody. I got no Lou tonight, no Mrs. C, no Spider, no any guest, just me, and let's rock and roll. Who we got with us tonight? We got Eddie from the D's, Noga Chaser, Vag1, Wrinkle 13. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Vagrang and MSIP were trolling SJ hard today. Yes, Mike always does. You may not believe this, but all my accounts are blocked. Really? He finally got you, huh? Well, it happens. Just make some more. Get rid of those and make some more. You know, that's all I can tell you. The more you get to John, the more he I just can't believe it. How many months have we gone through him saying how he's this wealthy guy and he's this and he's that, and he now I don't think he slipped and made a mistake and forgets what he says. I think he was just being real today. He can't afford a boat. He's being real today. For the first time, he was human, though. I got to tell you that. You got to admit that. He was human. John admitting he was broke. He can't afford a boat. He was very human about that. He was a little human this week at all pretty much. But Brennan is always going to be Brennan. You know, Brennan is a guy that was a comedian. He's accomplished a lot in his early years of his life, but he's always been in the shadow of one Neil Brennan, and it's drove him nuts. He's a Chicago boy, grew up in Chicago, and he lived in Philadelphia as well. But you know, Brennan's just an old man like me. Yells, screams, a lot of stuff, you know, about a lot of nothing, you know. But you know, he still rakes in the dough, and so you got to give him credit for that. So I put this together. This is just a quick minute thing, and then I'll get to we'll get to the clips of Vince going a little crazy here. And then we all know Vince. Vince is a major troll. Vince is you know, he's just a guy that likes to get in your crawl, and when he wants to tear you apart, he goes hard, and he, you know, Vince got a lot of sock accounts. I guess another one was unveiled that he is. It was today, I think it was. I forgot the one that they said he was. I'll find it here later on when we get going here. But let me show you this when I made it together here.
Vince the Evil Lawyer, or VTL as he's known, has just dropped some major shade on comedian Kevin Brennan. He called him an Irish drunk gambler and a washed-up old man comedian. Ouch. Talk about not pulling punches. But wait, it gets juicier. Stuttering John, another colorful character in this drama, jumped in to defend VTL's trash talk. Yep, the same Stuttering John who once claimed to be rolling in dough, but then admitted he's flat broke. Awkward, right? This whole fiasco has comedy fans buzzing and has sparked a bigger convo about online bullying and the responsibility of public figures. Should they be more mindful of their words? Or is all fair in comedy and war? Whether you're shaking your head or grabbing another bowl of popcorn, one thing's for sure, this drama is far from over. stay tuned, because in the world of comedy, the punchlines just keep coming. And remember, folks, a good laugh is priceless. Just make sure it's not at someone else's expense. Catch you next time.
All right, let's see. Veg one, now Wrinkle 13. No good chaser. Why does he keep ghosting us? Not ghosting anybody. Joey, please get into your crawl, John. John O'Jay. He likes to get bounced out early. He likes it. That's why he starts early. Joey, please yell. I need a lighter. It would be good if I did it. I'm not the one that invented it. I need a lighter. All right, folks. I need a lighter. Let me go over some of the chats before to see what's going on. By the way, turn on your gifted memberships, people. Turn it on, make sure it's on, because we get crazy over here sometimes. Sometimes we got people that just gift. You got some people that just feel showing love, and we appreciate that. Memberships are very key to us. So, what's Joey's number? I don't know. Why don't you just go look online? Then you can find it all over the place, John OJ. Let's find it there, okay? My number is 727-678-6175. That's my number. Okay, you got it? All right, let's go. No good chaser says, all right. Who else we got here? We got little E Bowie. That was gay. Back to no chaser. Okay, all right. Yo, Melendez, watermark, huh? That's right. I'm a cheap cocksucker and I don't want to pay for it. Thank you. Answer your questions? That answer your questions there, buddy? Huh? All right. Jonathan Porter, punch out. All right. Who else we get? I don't see. I see a few regulars. I don't see some. Where's everybody at? We got what's this one say? Boomsmach. Is Joey doing like Melton with hours of music before show? Yeah, I took that from Melton. That's exactly where I got it from. I won't lie. It's kind of cool. You get warmed up and you get people in here. You know what I'm saying? It's not pretty bad. Jay Warren, it's like something you hear on the game radio in Grand Theft. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a good call. There he is, Team Doom. I want to address that. I woke up today after my morning show, went back to bed for a few hours. Woke up, I had a lot of texts of people saying Doom doxed me. Doom made a clip. He made a clip where I doxed, where I showed someone that had a screen name with my phone number. He didn't do it intentionally. I believe Doom. I forgive Doom. I didn't even accuse Doom. I just said someone's doing this, saying this, and I figured Doom would respond like he did, and all well. And Doom is Team Catalano. I'm Team Doom, and it happens. I'm guilty of doing it myself accidentally. I've done it a couple times, so it happens, and it's all good. Doom and I are good. So to the ones that thought they were good, but Lou's gonna be mad. Lou's gonna be real mad because I called Lou and I said, "Listen, there's a possibility that Doom has been doxing my phone number all day." And Lou says, "Just give me the word." And Doom, he was ready. He was ready to give me the hammer. But I got to let him know. He's sleeping right now. I'll let him know in the morning. I got to let some bad news. I'm going to do it during the show because then he'll really get pissed off. I never promised you anything. You gave that to me, so you get, and by law, you gave it to me. You released it to me. It is now mine. But I give you credit for it all the time. I do say you make it. I tell them every time that Vince Midget back there is made by Base Pill. So, you know what I'm saying? Be happy what you get. See you later, right? All right. All right. So this is one of the clips I clipped.
I wanted to fuck with him because he always says I don't have 2 dimes.
Right, and that's the fact. He just proved my point. It's like Gary Goldman, and then he threw me up against the wall to prove me right. John's gonna stick it to me by pretending he had a boat for a day. So that's how he proved that he was doing well, by sitting on a boat.
Rub together, or because he always says I don't have 2 dimes.
All right, so there's John being John. You know how he is. I'm just messing with him. I'm just messing with Brennan. I'm just messing with Kevin. He's always saying I got no 2 nickels together. John, you contradict yourself in these clips because he's saying that he's playing a prank. He's saying that he likes to mess with Brennan, but then he's talking with Vince the lawyer, and we're gonna go here now. And
I can't afford a boat.
This is complimentary to Misery Loves Clips because he will.
I don't know if you're lying or not, but either way,
remove it. So
take that.
We're gonna have to really over this. And we're gonna have to really stop this a lot. So there he is.
Owing accountant $1K proves you don't own the boat. Yes, I know. That's why It's fine. I was just fucking with you idiots.
Right. Like they were with you, with Kumia, but then it was an outrage. It was a crime of the century. But now it's okay because John's doing it.
Right. Well, that's a fact. You guys notice that John does something. It's okay. It's okay if he doxes. It's okay if he lies. It's okay if when he does it. It's far carte blanche for him. He can do it. And KB makes a great point. Oh, right. I see. So John's doing it. It's okay, because John's doing it because he's the king. Well, he's the king of what? He's the king of doo-doo. That's what he is.
Love to, really, Vince. I like to fuck with Kevin Brennan.
Yeah, there it is. You mean he literally would love to fuck Kevin Brennan, literally in his ass. That's the truth. He's in love with the guy.
Of course, you're in love with him, and you like that he's watching you. He was so mad. He was asking the dude that actually owns boats, like, wait.
I was mad. The dude who allegedly owns boats, unless I see the Sorcerer's boats, he doesn't own 2 or 3. How many is it? Wait, it's like Ray with girlfriends. How many boats do I have? I don't know. So the dude, you mean the alleged sorcerer? I was mad at him because he has boats. I have never seen his boats. So sorry. As far as I'm concerned, he has 0 boats. 0.
How do I get enough money? Of course, you're in love with him, and you like that.
All right. So there's Brennan with his quick comeback, John shuffling, Vince being the troll that he is, and stirring up the pot, and and then Brennan just trying to be cool. Yeah, right. Yeah. You're an idiot. I never said that. I never done that. Yeah. And John with his smug smile, and Vince with that. Yeah. Vince the lawyer can come on if he sends me my $100 he owes me. Then I'll send him a link. Mud shark. Until then, he don't get to come back on this channel ever again. Okay, that's the way it is. And life's a bitch. It very much is a bitch. Because what comes around always comes around. Trust me, it goes around. That's a fact, Jack. You'll notice that it will be a big.
Watching you, he was so mad. He was asking
we just watched it. Was I so mad? I was just asking questions. I knew John didn't own a boat. John had to get sued for child support. But the sorcerer was like, yeah, I think he does have a boat. It's possible with compound interest. And, John has no money. John's mom bought his house. And I'm not going.
And there it is, which is Brennan's talking straight back. We all know that John's mom bought the house, but John's always maintained, it's my money, I put it in my mother's name for tax breaks and, smart move investment to put it in an older person's house in the name of them because it helps me save a lot of taxes on the back end, and I've got plenty of stocks and bonds. And Brennan, who is very good when you put him in a corner, he's one of the best. When you back him in a corner, he comes out. He becomes funny. He becomes very quick on his feet, and then John. That's why John don't know how to handle it, and that's why when John's always bitching and crying. But the fact is, I believe John is in love with both of these men. These are 3 men that I think will someday have a threesome. I don't know if Vince will be the bottom dog, if John will be the bottom dog, or if Brennan will be. I don't know that. It's still up in the air, but I can promise you this. He's sucking both their dicks. I promise you that.
From sources, John told me that. John's credit was shit, so his old mom had to buy the house.
His old mom. Not his old mom. You're an idiot.
Told me.
The dude that actually owns boats, like, wait, how do I get enough?
No. He doesn't know. He says he owns boats. We're not going by what anybody says anymore. Nobody. We're out of that world. We're not going by. We're again. He can the sorcerer can come on whatever he wants, talk about whatever he wants, but he does not own boats unless I actually go on his boat and I see a bill.
And that's true. Brennan, unless he sees proof, he's gonna call it a lie. He's gonna call you're lying. You're making it up. And sorcerer, he's seems to be a reputable guy that Brennan has had on several times. But Brennan is a troublemaker. He likes to steer the pot too. He does this Saturday show. He's pretty lit. But to call him Vince to call him an Irish drunken gambler, I mean, that's a little stretch there. I don't think Brennan gambles, and he also said that's why he ain't got no money. It's coming up in this
sale. That's a fact.
Love with him, and you like that he's watching you. He was so mad. He was asking the dude that actually owns boats, like, wait, how do I get enough money to get a boat? But Kevin's a gambler. He's an Irish drunk gambler. So,
right, so now I'm gonna sue.
He's an Irish drunk gambler that's broke. This little weasel, who Brennan says, I don't know, is he really a lawyer? I don't know. He wants to know, he hasn't seen. We haven't seen no law degree, Vince. Are you a real lawyer? Do you have a law degree? Do you have it? Can you prove it, Vince? We want to know. Brennan makes a good point. You know, as much as I think Brennan is an idiot, he slams these guys all day long. These guys together couldn't get him. He's way sharper, way suavier, and way funnier than these two guys. You know, there's no doubt about that. Is he an outdated, craved old man that just yells and screams? Yes. But is he a professional? More than him. He's more professional than him. You know what I'm saying? Vince the lawyer is more professional than John. Brennan's more professional than both of them together. You know, Pinky stinks. What do him? I agree with you. I mean, I got my beefs with him, but you got to admit, Vince calling him an Irish drunken gambler was classic, and I just popped in my head. I got to do a show tonight. You know, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm doing a show, but I just felt like I'd do one. And you know, Doom. Me and you are all good, right, Doom? We're all good, right? You know, I never really thought you did that. I knew there was going to be a good explanation. I just wanted to get your attention. I don't really know how to get a hold of you. It's not like I could text you and, hey, Doom, what's going on? You know. So, but me and you are good as far as I'm concerned. Doom, it happens, and I'm guilty of it too, buddy. So I just want to make sure we're okay, pal. Let's get back
for $12 million. Like he sued John. Remember that work?
Yeah, you should. I think somebody should sue Vince for $12 million. Good on him.
Defamation of character and slander and libel.
I'm sure I'll hear some shit tomorrow.
I'm going to sue him because I'm a gambler based on what?
Based on what?
I'm a gambler based on what? I think Vince is basing it on. I was playing poker in Atlantic City at the Regatta when
you were playing poker. You were hobnobbing it. You were having all that money on the table. So you're a gambler. Live with it. You're an Irish drunken gambler, Brennan. It fits you perfect. And we all got to take our lumps and our humps here, man. We all got nicknames and different things go on in the Dabbleverse, and we're called this and we're called that, and our mother sucked this and our dads do this. Live with it. You got a treehouse when you're a teenager. You bid fellatio over there with a lot of your buddies, and now, Brennan, you are now labeled as the Irish drunken gambler. I think I'll make a song about that. The Irish drunken gambler. I think I'll get AI on it right away. Let's get back to this.
When him and John were playing footsie that Saturday night when Bob threw a drink at me. I think that's what Vince is basing it on. That I'm a what do you say? I'm an Irish gambler drinker. So I should sue him now. I should get a lawyer, or maybe I'll go.
You should sue him. I think you should sue him. Yeah, I have to stop his clip because it's got misery. Like this is provided on the open internet. Misery Love Clips was on the open internet, and I'm gonna play this. But he gets crazy. I put up a video once of thing when I was on his show, and I went like 2 minutes or 3 minutes too long when I clipped and put it up on my thing. He fucking demanded. I got a thing from YouTube. So I never told anybody that. I had 7 days to retract that, or he was coming after me to strike my channel. This is before I was monetized. Yeah, he did that. That's the type of guy he is.
Law school.
And nobody doxes more than he does, too. He's the biggest doxer. These two, between KB and Stutter and John, they're pretty close in how they dox. Because when Brennan gets mad at you, he doxes you. He doxed me twice. You know, he doxes a lot of people. He'll go in a rage and say, I'm feeling good today. I'm gonna give everybody whose number you want, whose address you want. You want Kumia's? That's what he's done before in the past. John's the same way. John wants to become friend with you. I gotta know about this about you. I gotta know that. I gotta know this. Just when you go rogue on me, I'm gonna just expose you all over Twitter and YouTube, and everybody's gonna say, "Who cares, John?" Because nobody cares because it's just YouTube and Twitter. They don't get that. You know what I'm saying?
Or can it be Vince can be a lawyer? But again, is Vince a lawyer? I haven't seen his law degree.
Yes.
Never has any money. So
are you a lawyer, Vince? Vince, he has no money.
the
Vince, no, that I don't believe. Brennan makes a pretty good living at this because he's good at doing a podcast. John makes a good living because everybody likes to make fun of him. And Vince, who's supposed to be a successful lawyer, who's got John by the balls, John is desperately negotiating new terms for the payment monthly. And I heard that John was talking about $2 down to Vince. When we talk about it, first went to $5. I don't know, is that $5,000 a month, or it can't be 500. It's got to be $5,000. And John would like it at $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month, John can still afford it based on what he makes on YouTube. He'll have to podcast 7 days a week. But he's drying up. I know he ain't making what he used to. But Vince is never going to go down to $2,000 a month. He wants $5,000. He wants to take all John's money and own John. And I believe that Vince will John will get so in debt with Vince because it's all on paper and legal, and he don't want to go to court, that Vince will take all the money and pay John's bills like John's incompetent, and Vince will be like his payee. He'll pay all John's bills, giving him a daily allowance for his alcohol, but then Vince pulls the strings and John's got to bow down to him. That's what's going to happen in the next episode. I think coming up in a few months. Vince controls John. Brennan and John hook up together. They finally get together and they have a love affair. Vince pulls in and jumps into bed with these 3 guys, but Vince controls everything. He's the little evil old lawyer that controls everything. You know what I'm saying? And John is going to be
dude that actually owns.
He's just going to be wanting to go, just leave and run away.
But Kevin's a gambler. He's an Irish drunk gambler.
Right. I'm an Irish drunk gambler.
That's what you are.
So I never had any money. Wow, that's interesting. I'm sure I could sue him for that.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can.
Gambler.
He's writing in his book. I'm writing. Wow. He's writing. He's serious. Writing in his book officially. I'm an Irish drunk gambler. He wrote it down. We all saw that. So obviously he's going to be on the phone in the AM with his lawyers going after VTL. Vince, I think you got a lawsuit coming. Get ready.
Irish, that's true. I'm drunk. Not even drunk.
No, you're not drunk at the present time, Brennan, but you do admit you drink a bottle of wine a day. A bottle of wine a day is excessive.
When's the last time I gambled? I don't know. I don't gamble.
If you gamble once, you gamble twice, you're a gambler. So you're an Irish, that's true. You are an Irish, right? That's what you are, right? That's your descent, right? So you're denying that? Okay. You drink a bottle of wine a day, that makes you a drunk, and you gamble, whether it's 1 day a week, 1 day a month, 4 times a year. You're an Irish drunken gambler. Live with it.
Line. Oh, unless you count betting against the Yankees.
Oh, Chad.
You got me. I gambled against the Yankees. I gambled with them.
Another Yankee fan. Woo-hoo. What happened to those Yankees? Because Joey C's pick was the Dodgers all the way in the World Series. You should have listened to me. You guys would have made a lot of money.
They would lose, and it worked.
So he never has any. He was so mad. He was asking the dude that actually owns boats, like, wait, how do I get enough money to get a boat?
No. I would never buy a boat.
No. Retract that, Vince, right now. I demand it. No. Vince, you do a lot of talking, Vince. You say you got all this money. You say you're a successful lawyer. I'm not saying you're not, and I'm not saying you are. But Vince, you can't even pay back a poor like me $100 and stick to your commitment. You claim when I offered you my channel was the nicest gesture you ever had from anybody in the devil. Your friends that you know in a long time didn't even offer that. But yet you treat me like a redheaded stepchild, and you won't even send me $100 that you owe me, that you committed to. It's not like you owe me $100, Vince. I paid that fucking loser fucking pie pitch Eric, who that has been, okay? And you fucking brought him on, and you fucking control him, and you fucking said, I didn't really know you paid him. I paid him, Vince. I showed you the receipt. Okay, so pay me my $100, Vince. I'm a poor fucking broke motherfucker. I need to buy some things on fucking Amazon. All right.
About boats because I didn't know he owned boats. He owned 2 boats.
Joey
John doesn't have money.
I don't follow baseball today. I've been out of the game since 2015. You dumbass. Okay, how many times I gotta say that? You're like a broken record. Okay, you're like a fucking broken record. Okay, I don't give a shit about baseball. I put my 32 years in. I don't like the players today. I don't watch the games. I don't follow it. I don't care. Get with the program. You understand? Quit saying the same shit. You're a day late and $1 short. Goodbye.
Money for a boat. And of course, John did it. And of course, I was right. John had to borrow the boat to pretend. It was just a work to stick it to Brennan.
Just a work.
Kevin's a gambler. He's an
That's
Irish.
what it was, Kevin. You can believe, KB, it was a work to stick it to you. That's exact. John really wants to stick it to you. He really wants to just stick it to you with his tongue. Okay?
Drunk gambler, so he never has any money.
Right.
But yeah, I just wanted to fuck with him because he always says I don't have 2 dimes.
Right, and that's the
This is only
fact.
gonna be
He
probably
just proved my
$1
point.
show,
It's like Gary
I'm not
Goldman.
gonna be here
I
too
called
long.
Gary Goldman
Voice
violent,
my
and then
opinion on this.
he threw me
And,
up against the wall to prove me right.
Like
John,
I said, I'm
John's
not
going to stick
in
it
the-
to me
in the
by
business to,
pretending
doing
he
shows
had
and
a
shows
boat
and
for a
shows.
day.
And
So
know,
that's how he proved that he
and
was
just for your
doing well,
views, I have
by
to have,
sitting on a
I have
boat.
to have my
Rub
things.
together or
and-
or I'm-
You wanted to fuck
I
him.
thought
You
this
wanted
was a
any
good
money.
subject to talk.
but yeah, I just wanted to fuck with him because he always says I don't have 2 dimes.
Right, and you don't. Right, unless the sorcerer can come up with. No, I think John's wealthy.
At least I try.
John's wealthy.
At least I
because
got to
he's been
show what I feel
compounding
myself, and I
interest,
try.
that he's not paying child support.
To rub together or
Right.
or I'm-
You wanted to fuck him. You wanted to rub together.
I have 2 nickels.
Well,
so
more I
just
can
wanted
say
to-
with your fake screen name and not showing who
Well,
you
I
really
don't know,
are.
You can have the
So,
kayak. Or
don't even
with
go
it,
there.
I mean,
All right,
I beat
Kelsey.
you all day
We
just
have
because of that, because I'm not afraid to
Wow.
show who I am or tell who I am. You are.
Wow.
Wow. Brennan is like blown away here.
Where's this?
The goat. He calls himself the goat now. Well, that means I'm the baby goat. I'll always be the baby goat. It means I'm the baby goat.
Okay,
Here we
this
go.
is
Some
Misery
more.
Loves
John on
Coach.
this
This
boat.
is
Here's
the beginning
greatest
when I watched,
thing of
I
the
guess,
day,
on
which I don't
Saturday.
know if any of you guys, when you first saw John on the boat, if you really believed it was his boat. He definitely was on a boat. I mean, it wasn't a background. He was on a boat. But come on, you got to know it was not John's. His mother is not giving him no money for a boat. She's going to say, now, wait a minute, John, dear. You know, I put do a lot of things for you. You don't need a boat, do you? You know, you just don't need a boat. Joey, you know they integrated baseball and play night. Yeah, I do know that, Yo-Yo Mendes, but that don't mean I follow baseball since 2015. You fucking idiot. You know, listen, bro, Mendes. I don't like you. I can't stand you. You're not going to do this. Have a nice life, sir. Goodbye. Okay. All right. Go away. All right. Let's get back to this.
When I literally right off the bat was like, John doesn't own a boat. John doesn't own a boat.
John doesn't. We know John don't own a boat, Brennan. John finally admitted. I never thought in a million years, and I didn't think I'd see it in my lifetime. Stuttering John saying on air to Vince, I can't afford a boat. I can't afford a boat. He broke as a joke. That was big. I mean, is Vince coaching John and telling him you got to be more humbler? You got to admit, you got to stop making up so many wild stories, making yourself like you're some perfect human being. Is the trolls finally wearing down John? Or is John get a dent in his pocketbook and he knows that if he don't come clean with some things, he's not going to make no money? Is that the problem? Because if he really is broke and he loses YouTube, where's he at? You can't collect unemployment from YouTube. It's $10.99, so you can't do that. John would have to go back to work, probably driving an Uber, delivering pizzas, delivering beer, or working the local 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? He knows that. So John is getting smart and saying, man, oh man, I'm buried here, man. You know, I thought I won. I thought I was winning, but Vince is not going to help. You think Vince is going to turn around and say, John, you know, I take over, I pay all your bills, and maybe I'll make some investments for you and show you how to make some real money so you can have a nice old age. Vince ain't going to go that far, is he? Because Vince is just what they call a super fan. He's a super fan. That's what he is. A super fan who has money and is an attorney and he can do things for people because he's an attorney. And John is just a guy that he finds interesting. Vince always claimed he didn't even know who Kevin Brennan was months ago. I don't even know who that guy is. I don't watch it. But in the video here, Vince is saying, he knows he acts like he knows MLC pretty good. So they all contradict. That's why Vince, John, and Brennan are 3 musketeers fit perfectly together. That's why a threesome of a love triangle would be beautiful for these 3 guys, don't you think?
On your friend's boat. I agree with this guy 100%.
Yeah. And
Just
John, look
sitting
at
on
him.
my boat here. Oh yeah, yeah. It sucks being broke.
Yeah, it sucks being
Here
broke.
is
You just said you were broke, John, didn't you?
Here is my new toy, if you will.
I'm gonna need proof of sale. First of all,
Kevin Brennan's
I think
not
the
very
source is
good.
coming on, but can't you just rent a boat And
You
pretend
can rent a
own
boat.
it?
You can rent anything you want. You can rent an RV. You
Can't
can
just-
rent. You can rent a motorcycle. You can rent a hot rod. You can rent a muscle car. You can rent anything you want. They have anything for renting, so you can rent a boat too. But John ain't even going to pay the rent because probably to rent a boat per day is probably $300, $400, $500 a day. I know a Harley is like $200 or $300 a day to rent a Harley. You can rent a Harley for like $200 or $300 a day, I think. So anything of a expensive, like an exotic car, you can rent anything. I think exotic cars are like $1,000 a day. You're talking some really expensive car. So yes, you can rent a boat. It might even be more than $500 a day. But John ain't paying it. So he's gonna find the guy on the block that has the boat, and he's gonna become his friend, and he's gonna invite him over so his wife can clean his house, and he's gonna have them come over for dinner, but then buy the meal. And Brennan's gonna drink his bottle of wine a day. He's gonna be bitter and he's gonna hate all of us. He's gonna still rake in super chats. But I watched Shmuel Buckman yesterday, who has asked me through DM, is there what it'll take to interview me, which I told him, okay, I'll do it as long as he's on the up and up like he says he is. But he made some key points yesterday. Shmuel Buckman is more I listen to him he's just a guy that has an opinion, but we all have opinions, just we all have assholes, and that's what I'm saying? The same thing, So an opinions are like assholes. We all have one, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's get back to this. Come on.
This is the whole clip? I think you can.
Hanging out on my
All right.
Hanging out on my
there you
boat.
go. I
You
don't
see,
know
Vince,
that
I got a
watch
boat.
it again.
Vince, I got a boat now, but I can't pay
Here's
my
my
payment
new-
fee every month. How do you like that? How do you like
If
that?
you will.
Does that hurt you, Vince? I just
I'm gonna
bought
need
a
proof
boat,
of
but I'm not going to
sale.
make my payment.
First of
I mean, that's another thing. John's got this big payment with Vince the lawyer. Well, allegedly got this big payment. What's up, Dr. Chow? Why would you watch Fool Cluckman? Well, I was just last night. I was bored and I was going through and I saw he was by himself without Sarah, and I just listened to it for a little bit. And it's just that the reason I think I went to him because he sent me a DM the night before wanting to know what it would take to interview me. And he said, I promise you, it's not sandbagging you. No, it's on the up and up. He just wanted to talk about me, my shows, and what I think about the Dabbleverse. Which if he's on the up and up and he wants to be a gentleman about it, and he's not trying to be a Ray DeVito on me, or he's inviting me on and then he's going to stonewall me because I don't want no aggravation. I will probably do the interview. I was on with Tom Gully yesterday, which we had a great talk. It was me at my finest. Got to check it out. Check out Tom Gully from yesterday. Tomorrow, don't forget to check Big Lou. He thinks he's got the hammer tomorrow to get rid of Doom. He's all excited. He went to bed. I made him go to sleep all excited. But I knew that there was no truth to that. But I gave him hope. But tomorrow he'll be unleashing tomorrow. It'll be classical tomorrow. Wait, Lou is going to be on fire tomorrow.
First of all, I think the source is coming on, but can't you just rent a boat? Yeah, he didn't. John didn't even rent a boat. John didn't even have the money to rent a boat.
There you go. And I just said that. I mean, us Irish Italians from Chicago, we think alike. The bottom line is that John wouldn't, even if he had the money, John can't justify spending $500, $600, $800 on to rent a boat for the day. He'll find somebody else to do it for him. I mean, look at John's history. He would go to the fucking work at the Stern Show and call the interns to come down and pay because he just finds justification to pay even the taxi fare to go to work. No, it wasn't Lou. I told you I got several messages from people saying about what happened, and I have called Lou and Lou and I were talking. I said, hey, I don't know if this is true. I don't think it is, but there's a chance that you might be able to have your wish tomorrow. And he says, what's that? Don't tell me I get to get rid of Doom. I said, maybe. He's doxed. They say people are saying he's doxed him. He goes, well, if he's doing that, then he's gone. I'm like, but I don't know. I don't believe he is. Me personally, I don't believe it, but I'm gonna reach out to Doom. So as far as Lou thinks, because he went to bed then, he doesn't know we're doing the show. He'll get up in the morning. First thing he'll do is he'll go to he'll see I did a show. He'll watch it. He won't watch it all, but so I'm gonna play with him tomorrow a little bit and let him think that he's getting a hammer. So just go along with it, Doom. Have some fun tomorrow, right?
Out on his friend's boat.
I know that,
Right,
Doom.
but
I
I'm
know
the
you didn't
clown.
do that
I'm the
shit.
clown.
I
Everybody
know.
else is like, no, he probably
once
has
I
a
sent
boat.
that out, Doom,
Ray probably has
and
a
I knew
girlfriend.
you didn't do nothing. That it was an accident. But Lou doesn't know it was an accident. He still thinks you did it because I made him think you did it. So he could be on Rare 4 tomorrow. You get it for the show tomorrow. So you come in on fire tomorrow with him, right? That's all I'm saying, Doom. Me and you are great. I knew you didn't do that stuff purposely. Slow down, Doom. Slow down, buddy. Slow down. I got you. Sounds good. I'll play. All right, good. Good. All
Now
right,
I gotta
good,
go
good.
see Ray
right.
later, which I'm already getting that. The whole thing with Ray was
I knew you didn't do that purposely. I
the
knew
whole
it had to
thing
be
with
some
Ray
kind of
was
engagement.
that
He
we were
doesn't
gonna
know
meet
that
Ray's
yet.
girlfriend. Of course, he don't have a girlfriend, just like John don't have a boat. So there you go. Market calories 11/7/20.
You know, it's a shame that this is one video you really have to stop it every couple of seconds. I'm telling you, he's a prick, this motherfucker here. You take his stuff, put it on your, oh my God, he is like, well, forget about it. He's fucking, he turned me into YouTube when I did that. I already did was clip out me out of one of the shows I did with him. And this, but it was too long of it. I did it like 8 minutes or something, the clip or something. And he was fucking irate at me. This was months back. I never even spoke about it. I don't know why. But, you know, Brennan is Brennan. A lot of people don't like him, but I love it when he kind of goes crazy because he's like in a sense he does a lot like me. He's loud, crazy, but he's more experienced. He's got a resume. He was a comedian. He did work in the limelight. You know, he worked for a writer. He's done things, accomplishments where I've done nothing but wash laundry. You know what I'm saying? So
Before the day KB turned on the sorcerer. No, I'm just stating a fact. It's like he don't have boats.
Okay, if the sorcerer, I don't know. I don't pay attention to Brennan anymore. Is sorcerer a main donor to Brennan? Like, does he give him big super chats? Because if he is, he will not turn on him. If he's not, there's a chance he will.
Is this bad at seeing the obvious? So I'm bad for seeing the obvious. Is that what you're telling me? John didn't have a boat. He's like, well, no, compounding interest. And I was like, no, John doesn't have any money. And again, the sorcerer's aware. So again, he's like our leader. The sorcerer, our leader. He's our wise man. He's the guy who sits, and we go to him like a grasshopper. And
yeah, so Brennan's doing his normal bitch, and he had that, this, and I just want to stop this for a minute. Listen, I'm 10 away from getting back to 100 memberships. Anybody feeling froggy? Get me back to 100. You guys all know what I did last month or month and a half ago. I raced 500 memberships, which killed me. But I'm 14 was he had 87. I said 10. 14 away from hitting that 100. Once we hit the 100, then I could work on the second 100. So if you guys are feeling generous, we need 14 more memberships. Back to the show.
He's like, no, well, John, they're not that expensive. For John, they are. John has money for beer and that barely.
John has money for beer. That's Rostov.
Does the got anything right? Doubt it. I mean, if you can't see the obvious, then what are we doing here?
Right.
So I have to sit there and see the obvious and then pretend.
Yeah,
maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, John probably does have a boat. And again, Saturday was a long time ago. So when I saw the clips today, I'm like, no, right off the bat, I'm like, there's.
Not to interrupt in your guys' cross check. MSIP is one of the greatest human beings that ever lived. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He's a dear friend of mine, and he's an awesome person. And you guys just know he's one of the best. So he's a good guy to have in your group. And I tell you, he's the best. He really is.
There's no boat. Just like Ray doesn't have a girlfriend. Ray, she's like, it was election day. Got it, Ray.
Another change. Ain't you about
living in a
88?
fantasy world. Everybody lives in a fantasy world. KB, did you get?
Boy, badge one wrinkle 13 was 88. Boy, that'd be really wrinkly, wouldn't it?
This ain't Boat Magazine, pal.
He is a genuine guy, man. He's a genuine. We talk almost every other day, man, and he texts me every morning clockwork to make when I get up to make sure I write it.
I mean, no, you got to consider the fact that maybe John has a boat. Do I? I have to consider that. Maybe Ray is a girlfriend.
I mean, I've met a lot of people on the internet that are great people that I've enjoyed, but he by far, I'm just telling you guys, he's genuine. The realness of him, he's even keel. He don't go up and down. He's not one of them guys that that he's hot and cold, or he's bipolar. He is what he is, man. He knows that he's a human and that he just even keels. And when he likes you, and and it goes deep with me and him, and he's just a friend, man. I take friendship really serious, and I couldn't have got a better friend than him. That's all I can say. So,
KB, can you turn on Mr. Kill Everything one last time? Can you turn on Mr. one last time before Sorcerer, please? No, I'm just pointing out the obvious. I'm pointing out the obvious, that it was obvious John didn't have a boat. It's
We know
obvious,
that,
but I
Brandon.
don't
We
put it-
all knew it was obvious, but John was we're gonna let John do his spiel. That's how you like my boat, baby. You wanna, what's up, baby? I'm stuttering John. I really, you got any TP for my bunghole? I mean, I'm stuttering John on my boat. There's my, there's my bed. That's where I have my, that's where my man comes and sucks me off, and that's the bathroom where I shit on him, and then we wash it off in the shower. We know, KB. We know.
Again, I was gaslit by a professional man. It's like who has boats,
I will
2
know
or
the
3. That if you compound your interest, it's not that expensive. John has $26,000 in compounded interest sitting around, but he can't support his kids. He had to get sued for child support, and his mom
That's
had to
right.
buy a house,
Great
and he
point.
lived in a
See,
shitty
that's
part
why
of
you gotta
LA.
love Brennan.
But yeah, you're probably right.
That's
he probably
why you
does
gotta
have a
love
boat.
Brennan. Right there.
I'm
That's
mistaken.
right. John tells us all he's got money, he's got stocks, he's got pensions, he's got money. He don't need YouTube, right? He's got all that, right? But Brennan makes money. He got $26,000 laying around, or he can make payments. John's couldn't even pay child support when he had money. When John had money, when he was making a big contract, he couldn't pay child support when he had it. Can you imagine what he can't pay now? I mean, I'm broke as a joke, and I would never go out and want to buy things I can't afford or try to get payment. I won't buy a new car or a car, and I can't. I don't want the payment. I can't afford it. So I got to suffer myself until I save a little more money, and then maybe I'll find a decent car that's a few years old. But I'm smarter than that. John wouldn't be smart. I want this. I want that. Hey, life is what it is. You make what of it. I chose the route I go. John chose the route he's go. So it's very true here. John does not have money. I was very, very happy to see John finally be humble. And in the clip we saw earlier, John being real as real. John, for the first time in his life, showed me he could be human. Because that was about as human as you're going to get out of John. This is a moment that everybody should savor. And just know, out of all the shit John did. Hello, Spurk Steak. How are you, buddy? Just say hello to you too, friend. John has never showed a human side. John has always been better than us. He's always how he's got this, he's got that, he's done this. He's the only one besides Brennan that's got a resume. Julie's this, Bob's that, everybody's this and that. But John never has showed any of us. Out of everybody that ever, he's the one person that never showed he was human until this clip here. And that was got to be a big step. Now, my question is this. Why? There's the big hole in the story right there for me, is why has John decided to not be an asshole like he is and to just finally come down to earth for that split couple of seconds and be human? Why? I that bothers me. It's been sticking on me since I saw this. Why? What's his angle? You know he's got an angle. John ain't just going to give you that one for free. There's no way. I know him better than that. It's not his style. So we know Kevin Brennan. We know where he's coming from. We know he's going to come out with the same way, fighting the same way, bashing. He's an even keel kind of guy. He's a bitter old man who is funny, who does make real money. He does. He's proven that fact. We all can say that as a fact. But John is painted a fairy tale of a story of life with making himself a superstar. We don't question the fact that John had the jobs. He was Gonzo, thank you, buddy. I've been while I have my man. Gonzo, thank you for $2. Joey C, best show in the Delaware. Hashtag Joey C Nation. Thank you, baby. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Very much. Thank you. But we all know John is never, ever would he ever think and consider giving anybody that win of him ever saying that he was broke. But he did today. Or I'm assuming it was today. It had to be in the last 24 hours. Why? There's an angle behind it. Is John really not making money and he's scared? Well, that's A. B, is Vince got him by the nuts so hard he's telling you better start listening to me, and this is how you got to do it? That's B. Or C, John is just tired of hate and truly wants to reverse that and show people he can change. That's it. There's no other three that could be. I'm going to go for A. He needed money. So he knows if he taps into the people that will forgive him, the ones that give money, he'll get it. This is all an angle. He's not going to admit that he's broke and not come out where he's got a plan for something. It's just no freaking way. At 59 years old, and you're the same way your whole life. All of a sudden now you're going to admit something, and you're going to tell the truth, and it's going to be doing that to your finances. Would you make yourself to be a rich investor on everything you do? Nah. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow, and I'm a way back sometimes according to most people, but I ain't buying that. John's got an angle here, an angle that's he's going to make a lot of profit off of. If you guys don't be careful, because I already see the wheels turning on a lot of people. He set the seed. Let's see how John progresses from there.
Stuttering John is going to expire alone and broke. I figured Stuttering John is going to expire alone and broke. I figured that out in 1990 when the guy was hot on Howard Stern. Let's move on.
Right. At his hottest moment, and he didn't make money in Howard Stern days. He made money with Jay Leno. When he made money, he didn't pay anything. All he did was drink, buy himself things, and cared about himself first and foremost. Okay? That's a fact. So John's either reinventing, shuffling quick here, but the bottom line is I agree with this. I agree with Jack Brennan 666. Stuttering John is going to expire alone and broke. As now, I'll probably expire broke, but I won't expire alone. I got too much love in my family, so that at least I'll have that. I'll have the love when I expire. I'll have the people who care and miss me. John won't have that. Once his mother's gone, he's got nobody. You think his sister cares about him? I doubt it. You think John's going to really be nobody there's nobody even going to go get the remains. So somebody in the Dabbleverse who likes John will probably be likely the one to go do it just so he'll get to put his ashes wherever they want. That's a reality check. I mean it. John really needs to. Maybe he's really thinking, man, I'm not healthy. I could die at any moment. I got no one. If Ma goes, if I go for Ma, then Ma will take care of me. But if Ma goes, who's going to take care of me? Who's going to come and claim me when I expire? Nobody. Nobody will. It'll be somebody in the Dabbleverse, one of his fans. It will step on it. I predict that. That's my prediction. That's a good prediction. Who will claim the remains of Stuttering John when that day comes if his mother's gone? Who, which dabbler, which chatter, which person in this Dabbleverse will be the one to come up and step? You think Vince will do it? I don't think Vince will even do it. Maybe it might be Vince. Vince might want to just keep his ashes with him on his shelf. That I can see happening. But outside, if Vince don't do it, what chatter that has gave John money will come forth to go? Yeah, we can send a firewood for the winter so you can stay warm. Yeah, can we send a firewood? I don't need. I got heat. I don't need heat. I'm beautiful. I got the air on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, brother. I got central air and heat. And I got central air. I mean, I don't have heat, but we don't get that cold. If you're talking about me, I don't know. It might be cross talk. I might have jumped into a conversation there. But let's get back to this.
I don't even know what that means. You figured that out in 1990. Did you tweet it? Did you tweet it out? Did you tell anybody?
All right, let's get to this.
He just sits there.
I'm going to be on an hour. I got 7 more minutes.
The other show.
It's a VTL. If you don't know it's legal, then it's not a crime. If you don't know it's legal, well, I'm gonna beg to differ with that, Teal Hanks, and I love Teal Hanks. Here's the thing: there was a statement about the crime I was charged with, making a false statement, and I went to the research, and it says the only way they can't charge you with that if you didn't know what you were doing was a lie. If you didn't know that lying to the feds was punishable by a crime, then you could use that as a basis to get out of the indictment. I tried that, and it didn't work. And it said in writing, if you knowingly did not understand that lying to the feds was a crime, I know lying is wrong, but I truly didn't know lying, making one false statement to the feds would have been a charge of a crime. I did not know that, and according to the law, I should have been not charged. But they didn't do that. They didn't give me that and let me use that. So they still went ahead with the indictment. That's bullshit when it's written by the federal government. So I didn't know that if I made a false statement, I would be charged with a crime and go to prison. I thought lying to them was wrong, but it's for good cause. So I don't know. So this statement here, got to be very careful. It is true, but it's their discretion, I promise you. Yeah. Why do I keep lying? Why do you keep lying? Huh? Why do you keep lying? Why does everybody else lie? Okay? When I lie, it's for good reason. You understand that? Not for anything to get any over at any place.
Yeah. Vince Lair, if you don't know it's illegal, then it's not a crime. 2-Bump Bobby, best joke ever. I used that on a rape charge.
That's a catch-22 statement. I love Teal Hanks, and he makes a good point.
And you're a wise man, so
Sorcerer,
compound your
$49.99.
interest.
Brennan
not that
at
expensive.
$49.99. You see, so Sorcerer is a donor, so that's why he's not going to go after him. That's why I asked earlier. I don't know, we're all dying, Red Fugly. My man, Fred Fugly here. Give him a big round of applause. Love Red Fugly. Brennan, he says he drinks a bottle of wine. Wine's good for you, but I don't know if a bottle a day is good for you. I'm sure he drinks a pretty decent, expensive wine. Tell us about the Tiger Spring Training Lakeland. What do you want to know about the Tiger Spring Training Lakeland? I'm wrapping this up. I only got 5 minutes. Get to the end of this.
Boat? Of course he does. How would he not have money for a boat? Oh, well, his wife had to sue him for child support.
That's right.
His mom had to buy him a house in Florida.
That's right.
And
we all know John's broke because one, A, he wouldn't pay child support. Suzanne had to take him to court. And B, his mom had to buy his house so he could live. Because obviously she doesn't want him around to live full time with him.
And he lived in a shitty part of LA for years, decades, probably. Johnny Carson. Vince is John's single white female. He goes after anyone John likes.
Hey, you're so blob and lobbing. Don't you got more better things to do with the cancer you got, with the bald ass head you got? Don't you got anything better to do than that? Listen to me. Let me tell you something. I didn't steal the money. The man that gave the money made several statements on that. And I don't give a shit what you think. I didn't steal money, so I'd have to give the money back. So go back, get your treatment, take off the wig. We know it's a wig, and shut the fuck up, all right?
Sergeant Major, you, Rob Saul, and Clay Dabbler have all been in Vincent's sites. If Vince can't have him, nobody can.
I did spend it. I spent it on
he
groceries.
can have him.
Yes, I
he
did.
can have him.
You damn right I did. That's the end of that. All right, that's complimentaries of the great Kevin Brennan. Misery Loves Clips. I got to make sure I add that in there because he's a jerk off when he wants to be. I've been on Brennan's a dozen times. And Brennan used to always, at first it was great. He couldn't understand why I used to drive him nuts to get on. He's the one guy I did. And, we had some good ones. And then he made this raw statement that he'll pay everybody but me. And he would show me, and he'd make statements like he could get this done and get done without having to pay me. And I just stopped doing a show when he asked me he asked me quite a few times. And I said, no, I'm not coming on. Ask Shuli if I can come on. And that's when I put it in Shuli's court. And then, he said, well, Shuli pays you. I sent him the receipts, and he goes, well, he does really pay you. So I told him, Brennan, if you really want me on, you got to pay me like Shuli pays me. And he did. The last time I went on, he paid me. So he's the kind of guy, if you bring the proof to him, he will pay you. But that was shitty that he said that. Yeah, I lied and scammed me out again. You lied and scammed. I didn't lie and scam to anybody, you bitch. You bald-headed bitch. Okay? You cancer-sucking bitch. Who sucks on Howard's dick? Shut the fuck up. Right? All right, just shut up, okay? Go away. You're has-been. You're over the hill. You're done. Show's done. Canceled. Bye. See ya. Goodbye. All right. Anyhow, I just wanted to touch on that. I just thought it was pretty hilarious because Vince does a good job there, and is coming up with some pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, Shuli does pay me, Ronnie. That's where you're wrong, and I've proven that. Shuli paid me very well. So why don't you shut the fuck up? We know that you're an old has-been. You used to be good. You're what you used to be in a day. Go away. Enjoy retirement. What you got left. All right. See you later. If that's even you. Okay. And I was a big fan of one time. If that's really you and Howard, but you guys suck. You guys suck. Worst fucking thing I've seen in a long time. You should have went out on a top and not demoralize you guys to what you are. Howard's a scared rat that sits in his house. He's germophobic, and all he wants to do is interview A-list actors, and he bring nothing to the table no more. Okay? Give Sal and Richard a fucking show. Let them take over. They'll be better than you guys ever were. All right? All right, have a nice night, people. I love you guys. Appreciate it. You guys are great. And morning show tomorrow, 11 o'clock. What else we got coming up? That's it. That's all, folks. That's all. We interrupt our regularly scheduled program. Wait a minute! We just got this in. Breaking news, breaking news. We interrupt our regular.
I got a started heartbeat. I can't seem to find my groove. People always messing with my hair, tattoos fading in the afternoon. Trying hard to keep my cool while they laugh and point and stare. Trying to keep my show on air. Falling down but I don't care. I'm a jerk off, yes I know. All I do is stocks, dogs. But baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knocks, knocks. Everyone's got something to say. I'm the joke of the town today. But I just keep on moving, even when my voice is bruising. I'm a jerk off, yes I know. All I do is dogs. But baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knocks. In the mirror, I see the scars from every laugh and every joke. But I won't let it break my heart, 'cause I got dreams and I won't choke. Oh, I'm a jerk off, yes I know. All I do is dogs. But baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knocks. In the mirror I see the scars from every laugh and every joke. But I will let it break my heart, 'cause I got dreams and I won't choke. Yes, I know. All I do is dogs. But baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knocks. Oh, I'm a jerk off, yes I know. All I do is dogs. But baby, I just love the show. Living life by the knocks. In the mirror, I see the scars from every laugh and every joke. But I won't let it break my heart, 'cause I got dreams and I won't choke. Got a started heartbeat. I can't seem to find my groove. People always messing with my hair, tattoos fading in the afternoon.